I think everyone's going to hear me commentating while they're driving. Right, let me just get the link quickly before shit happens. So, if you can hear me, I apologize if you're in the game, because they've got me last minute. So apparently Stan Razima is starting on pole. Ladamala, who is either winning or scoring nothing, is starting P3 with Ishtar in second. Schultz, who has the worst luck of them all, starts in 7th. RDO, the admin, starts in 17th. That's not very good. Tambi, I believe, is still the leader. Correct me if I'm wrong. Starting down in 11th, but that means he could go on the alternate strategy because everyone in the top 10 has to start on the softs. Or, well, the tyre they use, but everyone always used the softs in qualifying. Unless it was raining, which I doubt. We've also got Scalesy, who was promoted to Tier 1 after he dominated a Tier 2 race. But this is going to be interesting. Who will come out on top in the dunes of Zandvoort? They're all lining up on the grid now. Stan Razima on the right, Ishtar on the left, and watch out for Ladamala. He's going to be gunning for that top spot, and if he wants to have any chance of winning this championship. I think we should get started, shall we? Here come the lights. And they're off. Stan Razima leads and the leaderboard's broken again, and there is a safety car. There's been an incident back there. I don't know what's happened. But as you see, typical game, the leaderboard's broken. That is the Haas of Pontage Town. He's lost his wing. He's lost his wing, and your Uncle Nigel has got a penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. That is not the start we were looking for. Tambi is not in first place. Ignore that. I think it's still Stan. Alright, it's fixing itself now. Yeah, Stan's still in the lead with Ishtar second, Ladamal in third, and Scalesy in fourth, just as the way we started. But great, the safety cars come in. The safety cars come out, I should say. I apologise if my commentary is terrible. I've just been drafted in last minute. Rosen gained 4 places from starting last. Husam gained 2. Hyped dropped 2. That's not good. And of course, Pontage has lost 4 because he has the damage. He will likely come into the pits amongst all those who do also have damage. Imagine he'd be the only one. No, RDO and Baboonjay also seem to have damage, as well as Twanak and Polhi in the pink Mercedes. Ha ha ha, very funny. And he goes out there. They're all going out. So let me get the standings up. Who's the favourite? Stan? You don't know. Don't count out Ladamala. Do not count out Ladamala. Because... actually, don't count any of them out. Just don't be... don't be last, that's all. Oh boy. What's happening? I'll be back in a second. Oops. That's not good. Sorry about that, I was getting something done. As you see, it looks like the top 10 are on the softs, and I think the others pitted. I think the ones who pitted for a wing change are on hards now. Yep, RDO's on hards. Oh no, Ponich is on mediums. Joe and Baboon. Baboon's coming again. Don't know not why he's coming again. Has he lost his wing again? I highly doubt he would do that. And Joe's also coming, so. He got down to the bottom. When will this safety car come in? Now I'm in tier 3 and I've had lots of problems with the safety car, especially in Azerbaijan. They have changed the rules. They are no longer taking penalties off unless pretty much specified. So like, if you get rammed into the back of you by some idiot driver, like not EMT in Abu Dhabi, then that's pretty much going to be a penalty move. But remember, of course, if you serve a penalty in the pits, you cannot appeal on it. Right, place your bets. Will the safety car come in? Yes, Zandvoort. It's a real shame that this track did not get on the calendar because of COVID, obviously, but you know, we could have had it later on. Oh, it is coming in this lap. Well, I lost. This track is a roller coaster, and you think Polar Miles is a roller coaster? This is the classic kind of roller coaster. It's a very unique circuit, and it's going to be real fun to see them get back racing again. And look at this, Stan Rizima is building it up. He's really packing it up, and he's waiting for the optimum time to go, and it looks like he's going. Here we go again, lap 4. No problem, Osvaldo, and let's get him in tier 3. Here we go, once again. Green flag in the air as we go racing again, and Ladamala's going for a move. Ladamala going on the outside of Stan Rizima. And oh, they had touch a bit. And as they go down through to turn 3, and oh, Stan Rizima's lost it, is in the wall. Stan Rizima in the wall after contact with Ladamala. And that's really ruined his race there. He will have to go all the way back to the pit lane to get a new wing, because I don't really see him driving in that one. I mean, I have my doubts, but oh, that's painful. I'm not sure if there's going to be action taken on about that. If that's a racing incident, you make the call on that one. Ladamala now has the lead. There's one trend I've noticed about him. He either wins or he doesn't score. There's nothing in between. Will that change today? It doesn't look like it because he's in the lead. That is the danger of racing though. If you make one mistake, that could be your race done for. Then again, we've seen Shav make a mistake in tier 3 and he got back up to win the race. Ladamala now just leading them away after that crazy incident. Not sure if there's going to be action in that, but I'm sure Stan Rizima will be furious. No DRS yet, of course. It is the next lap. It is 2 laps without DRS after the safety car. Now this corner is really fun. You just go flat out, just brake a little, and then there's this turn. And then there's this slow section, but it's also, after this one, it's a blind turn. It's really long, and that curve's very dangerous. If you go in too deep, you could spin it. And it goes right up to this stadium section. This is like the Dutch Forest, all this. Except it's not like a purpose-built stadium. And then probably the craziest part of them all, the banked curve. Steeper than Indy, steeper than Indy. DRS is now enabled. Your Uncle Nigel, I have never... My uncle's name is not Nigel. Not going to tell him his real name, but that is not my uncle's name, so that's very false advertising there. He's chasing Husam, but Husam still has 6th position. Closest we've... Hold on. Scalesy is about 6 tenths within Ishtar. And Ladamala and Ishtar is not into DRS range, so he will not get anything. But Scalesy will on Ishtar. As you can see, the flap opens if they're 1 second within. But then again, us F1 fans know that already. To go through this stadium section, I forgot, Stan has pitted and he's now on mediums. I'm just focusing on the front. Wow, the gap's really closing up here. Will Scalesy try a move? Looks like he is, but he's out of room. Oh, I missed this one. Schultz getting past Rudy for 4th. Very good move there. Thanks for your messages of support. I know it was a little late, but I didn't want the best action in the entire league and probably all of racing. And there's a yellow in Sector 1. Baboon's out. What happened? Did he slide off in turn 1 or 2? Well, whatever's happened, he's out of the race. It's pretty unfortunate. Let's actually get the track map. Oh, there he is! He spun off there! It's the last thing you want to do. Crash. Well, he's out of the race and no further interruptions, so we keep on going. Scalesy's still looking for a chance at passing Ishtar, but he doesn't seem to be getting it. Meanwhile, further back, Ponish Town and Joe chasing the admin himself, Sir RDO, as we all call him. That's fun. And poor Stan has to do all that work. He has to hope for a safety car, which, to be honest, can be done. Should get the leaderboard up. Let me know if something crazy happens. I forgot what the tyre strategies are, so I'm not sure if I'm going to observe that, but the soft tyres usually last like 9-10 laps max, and then you make a pit stop at most optimum. Should be normal comps. Might see if anyone pulls out. And oh, Schultz looks like he wants a piece of the act. Oh, he makes a little slide there, but he wants a shot at Scalesy. He is absolutely putting his foot down on the throttle. Then again, he's known for that, but he's also known for having bad luck with his internet. And yes, you do need a good internet connection to play this game. And he goes wide. It's not what you want to do, because the corner cutting stringency is strict in this game. Very strict, and I think a bit over strict. It doesn't compensate over aggressive driving, which is what my style is. Scalesy's still trying to chase down Ishtar, but he's no bueno. Your Uncle Nigel is still chasing Husam, but nothing much has really changed, except the gaps. Scalesy now, as we begin lap 10, still got the DRS, but he still can't get anywhere near Ishtar. Oh, hold on. Husam went into the pits. He's decided to stop early. So that puts Boomer up to... well, apparently Boomer's got past Uncle Nigel for 6th. Oh man, there's a bit of a train here. Boomer leading a train of Nigel, Tabby and Sven the man. Of course, the gap between Tabby and Ladamala is 32 points. Today would be a great day for Ladamala to win if this were to stay the same. He still leads by 1.4 seconds. Scalesy is 4/10 behind. This might be the chance for him. No, never mind. I overestimated the amount of road there was. Oh! He's got to move. He's going to make the move. And that is Scalesy up to 2nd. And locks up. That's not what you want to do. Rudy and Nigel have pitted. The pit window is opened for pretty much every tyre. Oh! Oh! Joe is out of the race! Joe has crashed in sector 3. Oh dear, that's a bad one. He's crashed at the entry of the pits, and that is another safety car. So this changes the game, especially with the pit window open. You're going to have to change up these strategies. In fact, this is the best situation for, look at that. Per Stan checking in Joe if he was okay. That's good sportsmanship, I guess. And he's making another pit stop. Nigel and Will, they've pretty much got pretty lucky here. Just like me in Abu Dhabi. Sorry to boast about it, but it is true. So everyone will be forced to slow down to a certain delta, like the virtual safety car. And then they'll bunch up for the safety car. I think this is time to pit. Yep, he's coming in. Ladamala comes in. Scalesy comes in, Ishtar comes in, Schultz comes in. Will Boomer come in? I suspect not. Nope. On the hards? Of course not. Tabby's in though. Sven's in. Who is not coming in? That's the question. Polhe is not coming in. RDO stays out. Rudy stays out, and I'm going to get something. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I had my McDonald's delivered. Yes, you can get your McDonald's delivered now. Gotta love lockdown. I gotta stay home for a whole few months. Then again, I always do that. I don't work. So what's happened? Right, safety car's coming in this lap. Everyone except Stan is on the softs. It is not on the softs. They're even on... Actually, everyone is on hards except Scalesy, who's on the mediums, and Stan, who's on the softs. Looks like these hards are going to the end. So it'll be interesting to see how this race will pan out with 23 laps remaining when we cross the finish line. Off goes Boomer on very used hards. Imagine you have to change in a few laps and they're underway. Oh! Scalesy has a horrible exit out there and there's a crash at the back! What happened there? What happened? Let's see. Well, I missed it. What happened? Sven has had damage, I think. Yep, Sven had damage. Let's see what's going on here. The two McLarens having a battle. Gosh, that was weird. There's another yellow flag. Oh, Schultz has gone off. The bad luck just keeps continuing going for Schultz. Sorry about that. A lot of confusion going on. Do not know who got involved in that crash though. I was too focused on the front runners. Ladamala closing up to Boomer on the much more efficient hards. Gosh, it's great being a beginner. And Ladamala is just closing up to him, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3, and RDO's went into the pits. He must have had damage, and Nigel as well, and Schultz has went in, of course. RDO's got a penalty for speeding at the pit entry, which is of course against the rules. But this a four-way train. Yeah, four-way train pretty much for the lead, and Boomer almost goes off the track. Remember, he's got very used hards. I keep thinking it's hards, damn it. Very used hards. A lot of miles on very fresh hards. Lots of hard jokes incoming. No DRS yet. That's the next lap, because we just had a safety car. That actually came the right time. It didn't miss a flipping thing. That's pretty good. Will this be the moment Ladamala gets back the lead? I mean, he's probably going to get back the lead sooner or later because Boomer has to pit. He goes on his tail. On the inside. And through he goes into the lead once again. Will Boomer give any reply? Doesn't look like he is. And there's a yellow flag in sector 1, it looks like. I think Twanach had an incident there, but he's not out of the race at all. Boomer's still challenging with 15 lap old hards. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Let's see. Looks like Scalesy wants a shot at Boomer. I mean, he's on medium, so not only is it good, it's actually better because mediums are, of course, the faster tire. He's going on the inside of Boomer and ahead he goes. I think it's time for Boomer to give up the ghost. Is it time to pit yet? Or he's probably going to one-stop it, to be fair. I think a one-stop sounds very bold. I'm not sure if the Hart can make it to the end. I don't play on Zandvoort much, to be honest. There's a yellow in sector 1, I think. Twanach, yeah, Twanach is out of the race. And it's another safety car. Let's see what happened. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I see the impact. He must have hit the wall hard. And yet again, it's another safety car, the third in the race. I wonder what Tier 2 is like. What's Tier 2 like? Erminator, are you there? Because this is mental. Doesn't seem to be much happening in Tier 2, but I'm probably wrong. So it looks like Boomer, Polry and Houston are pitted, and I don't blame them, that's probably the best strategy. So this race turns on its head once again. Stam Zerzina has also come in for the pit stop. He wants to really catch up. RDO has come in, and you'll also have to serve that penalty if he hasn't served it already. Yep, serving the penalty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin changing those tires. Hey, remember the days when they actually loaded the fuel? Fun, but also very unsafe. I actually prefer no refueling. Schultz is also pitted, as well as Sven Men. But the pecking order at the front hasn't changed much from when we started with the, well, from like 2 laps after this first safety car. Wow. Looks like we're gonna have another lap of this. Zandvoort is like a roller coaster. It's very narrow, but it's also very fun. I can't wait to see it in action. And getting to race it like pretty much accidentally a year early is even better, because it gives us a real insight to what we can expect. Is it going to be as mad as Baku 2017, or Germany 2019, or Italy 2020? We'll have to see. But I know it's going to be a fun one, and I know Max Verstappen's easily going to win because Dutch. When are they going to have a Scottish Grand Prix, damn it? Build one in the countryside somewhere. There you go, you got a racetrack. And don't use Knockhill. Knockhill's good, but it's not an F1 track. It should never be an F1 track. It's really good anyways. Go visit Knockhill. Knockhill was a F1 track. It would take like 130 laps to complete the race. It's got to be 305 kilometers. Aero League, on the other hand, is 150 kilometers plus. Safety car in this lap. Well, I wonder who is going to come out on top after this one. It's going to be interesting to see how people adjust to this. Guatemala backing up the pack. Wait for it, 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 wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. No! Oni, I think he's bluffed most of them. Like he's 1 second ahead of them already. Now don't crash, damn it. Doesn't seem to be any trouble yet. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. RDO is out! No, the admin is out! And Schultz has got a penalty for ignoring yellow flag. RDO, the admin, is out of the race! He must have had a horrible exit out of the final turn. It's a very dangerous turn. Ladamala still leads, with Scalesy in second and Ishtar in third. Meanwhile, a battle between Pontage Town and Booma is going on. Ooh, that was a bit close. See what's happening here. Stan Razima's got up to 10th. No, Husam's taken a position back. Tabby's got up to 4th. Rudy must have had a bad exit out of there. Now he's lost 6 to Booma. Oh, he's trying to make a turn and Rudy's gone off the track. And I think he might have to give that place back, and he has. And now Paul, who his teammate, is challenging, and oh, careful now. We like a bit of RG, but don't do it too much. Don't overdo it. Schultz now trying to make a move. Oh, it's 4 cars in one battle. Who's going to get on top? Maybe 5, I guess. It's like a massive chain. You just don't make a mistake and you think you'll be fine. And oh, I saw some contact there, but looks like all is good. Hyped is now up to 10th. That's the lowest point scoring position. But hey, points are points. How this guy hasn't won is beyond me. Oh, did Sven just make a double pass? That's pretty cool. Hype's now up to 9th. 16 laps remaining, and Rudy has spun it out of the blind turn there. I've forgotten the number, and he's down in dead last. Oh, that is against the rules. You are not allowed to retire on the track. It's against that to... I don't know why it's against the rules, but I know it's against the rules. To retire on track, you have to retire in the pits. Unless it's an accident, but... he will be penalised for that, I'm sure. That happened last week, it will happen again. See, Ishtar's trying to get second off Scalesy. There's only 3 people watching. Come on, guys. Where are you? I posted the link. Ishtar really closing in on Scalesy now. Meanwhile, Stan is 20 seconds behind the field. Did he just spin off again? I must have missed that. Yeah, I definitely did miss that. It is definitely not Stan's day. Maybe... no, he started first, which he didn't see because Kev wasn't around to report it. But he's went from 0 to 0 today, and that's really unfortunate. Ishtar has the DRS, but so does Scalesy. He won't get anywhere near him. Meanwhile, Hyped has went up to 8th. He's just got past Pontage Town, who's now relegated to 9th. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Looks like your Uncle Nigel. Yeah, he's spun off at Tarzan, that famous Tarzan corner, and he's down to 13th. Can I just say I am horrible without traction control. I hate traction control off. All I use is ABS and traction control. Manual gears. Ishtar half a second behind Scalesy. Is he going to get a run on him? Don't think so. Rosen, hold on. Rosen started 19th and last, he is now 5th. Let that sink in. I ain't kidding. He is 5th, he started last. Beginner's luck? I mean, I've come from 13th to 2nd before, but that's far from last. See, Schultz made 3 stops. Rosima has not had the best of days. I think he made a pit stop actually. No, wait, he couldn't have. He's on 6-lap-old mediums or something. And he's made 4 stops. That's actually crazy. Who's got the fastest lap? Bowie looking for a move on Boomer. Right behind him. Both have DRS. Schultz sets the fastest lap, by the way. And I think he's through. No, they're still side. Oh! Taps him. Boomer taps Bowie and... Oh, Rosen's got a penalty. That sucks. Too aggressive around the corners. And now he's getting chased down by Boomer. Rosima sets the fastest lap, but it would mean nothing because he's not in the top 10. You only get the fastest lap if you're in the top 10. Which I agree with, to be honest. It encourages people, it encourages drivers to be aggressive. Hello. Yes, I'm not supposed to be commentating this week, but they couldn't find KP, who's the normal one. So you stutter me! Schultz, oh! Schultz has been taken off by Bowie now. I don't know what happened there. Schultz has been taken off by Bowie. And he's went back down to square one. Oh! I think he's got damage. He must have major damage. Oh yeah, he's gonna have to pit. That is really unfortunate. I think Bowie pushed him off. That, I'm not sure if he meant that, probably not, but they probably clashed at the stadium section. And unfortunately, Schultz has become the victim of that incident and is back to last in the trenches. And that is very unfortunate for the young man because he has horrific luck. He's going on softs, I don't blame him. There's 12 laps to go. But Guatemala is building a 2-second lead up now. By the way, are we allowed to promote something? No? Does that include the esports? And Schultz has actually given up in the pits. No, actually. Wait. No, he's crashed! He's crashed at the hairpin! Oh, that just adds insult to injury, and it's a 4th safety car! Well, everyone's going onto the softs, for sure. Well, everyone's coming into the pits except the front runners. Which I missed because there was promoting the stream, saying that there's going to be a run to the end. Yeah, it's not even a street circuit, but it feels like one, for goodness sake. It feels like a street circuit, someone just said. Now you'd imagine with the tyres they've got on right now. Hold on. Well, they're not pitting yet. I think they've pit too late. They're staying out on the hards. I think they're going to the end on these hards. And that will be interesting because the softs are much faster than the hards. I don't know how much faster, but that could really shake this race up if the top 5 are not pitting. I mean, Scalesy might pit is hard. I mean, you don't know what the mediums are like, but wow. This might be one heck of an ending. Especially Rosen, who started at the back. I mean, we had Rohawks start at the back recently. He almost won, but he got a late post-race penalty, which means he had to settle for second, and he started from last. Still, second is a damn good position to finish in for a last place start. So we're down to 13. Stan Rosima, you never know, Stan Rosima may get a chance to get back in this race. He's just been down there ever since the first safety car ended. After the clash he had with Ladamala. Safety cars coming in this lap. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. This one is going to be one heck of a thrill ride. 5 drivers, the top 5, on medium or hards. The rest of the bunch, all on softs. Who will come out on top after this roller coaster? We'll have to find out in the next 8 laps when we cross the finish line. Ladamala building it up. Hits the throttle, here we go! Lap 29 of 36. And it's Ladamala that still leads. Ishtar is looking for a move on Scalesy. Order still not changed the top 5, but there has been some movement. Stan Rosima's up to 12. Ishtar's reducing the gap to Scalesy every corner. Oh, it stands again. I lied. Uncle Nigel on the rear or spin them in. Has to back off for now. Remember, DRS does not activate until lap 31 because we've just had a safety car, so there'll be 6 laps of that. Well, who needs DRS? Let's be honest. A lot of people, because dirty air is a thing. As they come through the stadium section, Ishtar right on Scalesy's tail. Oh, he's got a much better exit though. Ladamala just running away with it. I think this might be his, but don't count everyone out yet as Rosima gets another penalty. It's just not his day, is it? It's just not his day. Remember, it looks like Buma has made... Oh, there's an incident in turn 1 and it's Stan Rosima. It just gets worse for the poor guy. You gotta feel for him. He's done all that work in qualifying and it's all gone to Zippo in this race. It's the first safety car and oh, Stan has crashed out. That is his race over. And it's another safety car! That's the 5th one! Is this tier 3 or am I dreaming? Help me, God! And this is coming from an agnostic. Is there a Guinness World Record? And I hate Guinness World Records because they're rubbish. Let's not talk about that though. Hugh Sam's got a penalty. But is there a world record for how many safety cars? I know there were 6 in a real life race. If this was real life, this would be 10! 10 safety cars, imagine that! Dude, tier 3 sucks. Tier 1's where I want to be. No offense to you guys, you try your hardest. At Ladamala, he's just been at the front most of this race. He's just give zero flying things. I can't say that word, I'm a commentator, it's a family show. Well, I think it's a family show. Commentary should be clean. This is going to be a possibly 4-lap run to the finish with only 2 laps of drag reduction. Your uncle Nigel has pitted. Not my uncle, but your uncle. So imagine, for the front runners, these tires, and Rosen has got a penalty for striking Buma. That is going to be 5 seconds to his time, and that's a shame because he really has worked hard to get to where he is now, P6 from P19 start. Well, then I've said that like 10 times today, I'm a broken record. Imagine what tier 3 is going to be like. What's tier 2 like? By the way, I make random videos on this channel, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to promote my channel, but it's on my channel anyway, so what to do? Oh, sugar, I was supposed to be watching The Cube. You know that game show where you're in a cube and you have to do these challenges? That's amazing, it came back this year. But I'd rather watch Ninja Warrior, the obstacle course game show. Or Sasuke if you're Japanese. Jeez, bunched up a bit. Safety car's going too slow! But I guess the safety car is like probably paying too much for their car insurance. I guess. I mean, unless your name is Nick Heidfeld, I think you should probably keep away from the safety car. Can I see the tires? Oh, the tires? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong screen, stupid me. I'm watching the tier 2 stream and oh yeah, they're sprinting to the end too. I haven't had a drink of this milkshake. Is the safety car coming in this lap? Yes it is, safety car is coming in this lap. We have 4 laps after this lap remaining. And boy, it's going to be a thriller because we've still got the front runners on their very old, very harder tires. And then you've got... And Ponish has been given a penalty for ignoring yellow flag. Is this glitch again? But anyway, Ladamala and the rest of the top 5 all on harder compounds. 6 to 12. Oh my god, there's a lot of 5-second penalties. Away we go again! Oh, Ladamala spun it! Ladamala spun it! He's led this whole race! And he has made a crucial error! It's just like Shads in Abu Dhabi! He has made a crucial error and he has paid the price. He is down to 11th. That's not a point scoring position. That means Scalesy takes the lead. I told you it was going to get interesting. But I didn't mean this. I blame myself for thinking that Ladamala was going to take this one. Well, that's Ladamala out of it now, unless the top 10 crash, and that ain't happening. That's stupid. Scalesy leads the race. And he's only... I think this is his... Is this his 3rd start in Tier 1? And he's about to win. If he just keeps this together... I don't believe in a commentator's curse, by the way. If he keeps this together, he will win. But Ishtar is chasing him down. DRS is now enabled. 3 laps to go. Rosen on the much fresher compound, going for Ponage, not Ponage, Buma. And Ladamala's went into the pit and he's got a penalty. Well, that just sums up his race. He has damage No, he doesn't have damage. He's realised that the tyres he's on are way too worn out, and he has to take a penalty as well because he's sped in the pit lane. Oh, he's given up. Oh, well, he knows he was over, so there was nothing he could do anyway, so I don't think there should be really any judgments against him. And Rosens went wide trying to go for Boomer. Bit of a train wreck here. This is going to be interesting to watch. And Portage has gone wide. That gives a chance for Hugh. For Hugh to get past in the Alpha. He's doing it for his teammate and they collide. And Hugh Sam goes wide. Here comes Paulway, and oh, it's chaos around the stadium section. And Portage Town. Oh no, Paulway's crashed. Oh, that's a huge accident. Paulway has crashed on the final corner, and that's his race done. I think your Uncle Nigel's the only one behind him, but I'm sure. Oh, he's passed him. But that is the end of Paulway's race. Sorry about that flabbergasting there. It was an insane battle there involving Portage Town, Hugh, and Paulway came off worse out of that one. 2 laps to go, well, 1.5 I'd have to say. 11 drivers left. Only one of these guys is going to finish out of the points. It's probably going to be Paulway. What an interesting turn of events this has been. Imagine if this safety car, imagine if Stan Razima didn't crash out. Would Ladamalo win this race? We don't know, because these guys would still be in pit stops. These guys are really old tyres. Will Scales's tyres hold on? I'm sure the hards will hold on. But what about these mediums? Look how worn they are. I mean, that's probably just me, but Ishtar's coming close to him. Ishtar going for a move for the win. No, he can't. It's not over yet. He could make a pass at the next DRS zone. There's only 2 of them left. Ishtar wanted to try and snatch the win away from Scalesy. Scalesy started in 4th. He got kind of lucky, to be honest, especially with Ladamala and Stan Razima spinning out, but he has held it together and still on the mediums. Is there going to be any challenge from Ishtar? I don't think it's going to be any challenge. It's not going to be enough for Ishtar. It's going to be Scalesy. All he has to do is keep it together in these final corners. But who's got penalties? Does he win it? Yes, he does! Scalesy wins in Zandvoort. Ishtar finishes 2nd, Tambi finishes 3rd, Burma 4th, and the rest of the guys, all softs, I tell you. Yes, a race where softs did not finish ahead of everyone. The harder compounds won. That was insane. Gosh, thank goodness you got someone, at least me, to get this race on. That was insane! Paulway comes around the final corner. A disappointing finish for him. He scores no points. Unless post-race there's going to be any discussions with the stewards. Ignore that, there's a vote. Think a penalty should be handed out? Well, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll have to check the footage back when I watch it, but I'm sure there'll be stewards' inquiries. Wow. So Scalesy gets his first win in Tier 1 and only his 3rd start. Ishtar has to settle for 2nd, and Tambi, thanks to Ladamala's spin out, extends his lead at the top. See the Tier 1 standings. Yes, he extends his lead to 47 points. Pohi had the fastest lap, but he finished in the bottom 10. That will not be a fastest lap. Nobody gets the fastest lap today. But wow. Scalesy wins it. Mr. gets his first podium of the season. Tambi extends his lead, as I said, to 47 points. With 4 rounds to go, he's surely the prime favourite to win this. Ladamala will be kicking himself. Well, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure doing this, albeit in a last minute placement. But thank you guys for watching and giving me some support. RDO, if you need me again, just let me know, because I'm always here, except Tier 3, because I'm in Tier 3, and the Sprint League. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in another place, in another world, in another anything. Bye-bye.